everyone.
Okay. Hello, my name is Alicia Jones. If I haven't met you, welcome. I'm so honored to be here. I have my friend Alexandra from Lovejoy Pilates with me today.
Hi, everyone from Quebec, Canada.
And we are going to be doing a live 20-minute wall Pilates class specifically for the low back, which I will let Alexandra tell you more about. You also get to learn 3 post-recovery workout snacks. And for those of you that stay on with us until the end, we have some special discounts for you as a gift. So that's about what you have in store for you today. Do say hello. And if you have any questions throughout, please let us know. You can put them down below the video. You can message us. We are here to help. And we hope you're going to be very blessed by our time together. So my friend, take it away.
Hi, everyone. I'm sure a couple of you are postpartum and you just had a baby and you have a baby carrier, or you're just having a chronic lower back pain like my friend Alicia. I'm really happy to help you. Pilates is a low impact exercise method. I am a trained certified Pilates teacher from Body Control in London, England from 2015. So I've been teaching for 9 years now, and I've been practicing it myself since 2007. I'm very excited to be here with you all. Let's grab the wall and let's start warming up our spine. Spine mobility is my favorite because everybody who has a healthy spine has a healthy life and pain-free life. Okay, so everybody needs to be 1 foot apart from your wall. So watch this. I'm going to take 1 foot from the wall and then stick the pelvis on the wall. I'm going to get closer now so you can see specifically the area of the lower back. So we're going to be on the back. And what we need to do is tuck in the pelvis. But in order to do that, we don't need to activate any glute muscles. All we're doing is taking our pelvis tucked in, pushing the sacrum onto the wall, and your tailbone should be pointing mostly towards forward you. And then we want to place all the vertebrae on the lower back on the wall. And then we're going to start coming higher now. You want to have your ribs, your shoulder blades on the mat as well, and then your back of your head. So this, my friends, is the ideal way to warm up the spine before doing any Pilates exercises. It's called the roll down. The wall gives us great reference. I really love it. So if I'm not there in the studio with you, this is my co-pilot right here, the wall. So take a breath in to prepare the body. And then as we exhale, we're going to start with the chin going towards your chest as you start peeling off the spine from the wall like a sellotape off the wall. Vertebra by vertebra, one by one. Make sure your hips are relaxed and your knees are relaxed. It's not about a hamstring stretch. And then you're ready to just lower down your head and arms, making sure your neck is free, your arms are heavy as can be, your head as well, and bend the knees some more. You don't have to touch the ground, but if you can, that's amazing with your fingertips. We're going to stay here for a breath. And every time you're exhaling, making sure you become a little more heavier in the neck area as well, neck and shoulders and arms. So we're going to breathe in to prepare the body. And when we exhale, we want to extra tuck in again the pelvis. I'm going to reverse the movement we just did. So we're tucking in, bring that belly button in, zipping up from the pubic bone all the way to the belly button. And then we're coming back vertebra by vertebra on the wall. Imagine each vertebra is a little magnet. And we're going click, click, click on that metallic wall, one by one by one. Give each vertebra some individual loving, right, and attention, head last. We're going to do 2 more of these, babies. So breathing in, tucking in, making sure lower back is on the wall. Breathe with the ribs, exhaling, chin to chest, peeling off the vertebrae. Slowly, with control, and with individual loving tender care. Let's love our spine. Warming up. Bring the belly button a little deeper. And then come all the way down. Bend the knees. Rest. Assured gravity helps here. Head, neck, and arms are heavy. Let the belly just be right here for 1 breath in. And then when you exhale, let's tuck in, bring that zip back home, pubic bone to the belly button, tucking the pelvis, and let's come back up bone by bone, lower back, middle back touch the wall, upper back, shoulder blades for short, and head. We're gonna do one more really fast. In silence, breathing in always before, exhaling to move. You can release the belly at the end. Breathing in, exhaling, and back up. Amazing. So, coming back up, head relax. This looks beautiful, Alicia. Nice control, beautiful black top to see very well what's happening. And now we're gonna go into our mat. We're gonna go into our back on the mat, and we're gonna put our feet up on the wall because mamas need to put their feet up, right? We need a little wall support to get the blood flowing back into the heart. So let's get, again, 1 foot apart, go closer to the wall, and now we're gonna lay down, upper body vacation. Let's rise and lift the legs up on the wall. Woo. It's my favorite position after like cleaning the house, mopping, and all sorts of laundry and crazy tasks. It's always good to get the blood flowing back into the heart. Anything that's swollen in your ankles, let's release it right here. So keep breathing in. And as you exhale, I want you to remember that tucking we did on the wall. So we're gonna bend the knees. We want the knees to be exactly over our hips. I think you're too close, Alicia. You need 1 foot away. So the pelvis needs to be that far from the wall. Yeah, perfect. So make sure you guys adjust yourselves. We're going to have the knees over the hips. So bend the knees. So we want to have that perfect 90-degree corner. I know my legs are short, so adjust yourself so your legs are able to be in this position. So 90 degrees knees, 90 degrees hips. I think Alicia might need to move, squish a little bit more away from the wall. Okay, that's better, good. Okay, so remember our tucking. This is the moment when we're gonna tuck in again, but please place your hands in your lower ribs area because a lot of us tend to use our ribs to flare them. And what happens, especially after being pregnant 9 months, making space for our baby growing in there, our ribs tend to flare a lot, and that also readjusts our posture and our alignment, which affects all the other parts of the body, including our lower back. So let's grab our lower ribs with our hands. So relax your head, shoulders back there, and just place your hands there. And we're gonna tuck in that tailbone in. So again, we are pushing the lower back into the mat. And we're gonna breathe with our chest. We're gonna use our belly. Now it's active, our abs are active. And we're gonna try and test breathing with the ribs. So I want you to feel your ribs expanding to the side as we breathe in. And then exhale, and we're gonna start rising the hips up into a bridge position. But we don't want the ribs to move, right? So the ribs stay still as we're rising with the hips towards the ceiling. So tailbone is coming up as high as we can. But watch my hands, they're not moving. They are where they were, my ribs are low. Staying here for a breath, and then let's come back vertebra by vertebra again, tailbone last. This is incredible to mobilize the lower back. And because we have the gravity and the support of the wall, we're really enjoying a nice stretch in the back there. So it's good to unblock anything that is painful right there. So we're gonna do it ever so gently. Again, keep your hands over your ribs. So this way we know that the ribs are heavy. Imagine they are these giant magnets and the floor is metallic now. So we want to keep the upper body really still. Take a breath in with the chest. Exhaling, tucking in to zip from your pubic bone all the way to your belly button as we lift our pelvis up towards our knees. And keep rising, breathing up here. Stay still and then exhale and coming back down vertebra by vertebra. Please keep your head in line with your spine. So don't look at the camera when you do that, because I don't want you to strain your neck or any other posture position. So it's all about lifting the pelvis. So good for anyone with prolapse, pelvic floor prolapse, and mobilizing the lower back and activating the glutes the correct way. We're gonna go one more time up, inhaling, exhaling. I know I don't wanna lose track of time. And here we are, we're gonna start walking a little bit. So you're gonna rise, lift one foot off the ground and then change while our hips are up. Be gentle, take it ever so slowly, because Pilates is about control. We don't want to do it too fast and lose control. We want to be in charge of our body. Take another deep breath here. Keep your feet back on the wall. Exhaling, we're coming back down. Bone by bone, vertebra by vertebra, tailbone last. Okay, we can release now our arms to the side, like letter V. Palms facing the ceiling or the ground, is up to you. I like to have my palms facing the sky so that my chest is a little bit more open and my shoulder blades are more connected with the mat. We're going to do some ab work here, a little bit of a deeper pelvic floor work as well as a nice rotation of the lumbar spine. So prepare yourself, keep that 90 degrees connection of the knees and hips. We're going to take a breath in. As we exhale, we want to tap in to activate our abs, so your hips and ribs connection is coming closer. Make sure your upper body is connected to the ground. We're going to lift and detach our feet from the wall now, and we're going to start rotating to the right. Keep your legs together, knees, feet, thighs. They're super glued, and we're going to go all the way to the side with our oblique muscles and our lower ab. Let them fall to the side. Here you are, you see my knee 90 degrees still. Beautiful, take a breath here. Feel free to rotate your neck the opposite side of your neck, so every single vertebra is in rotation. Enjoying that rotation, and please breathing into the belly for this one so that the breath goes into your lower back. And be reassured that the floor is supporting you. You can melt into the ground. You can release any tension of the hips. The legs are heavy. Make sure your upper back is also relaxed. Breathing in now with the chest. One deep breath with the chest. Exhaling, melting more into the ground. The next breath in, we needed to prepare the body. So breathing in. As we exhale, we're going to zip again, pubic bone to the belly button, and we're going to start lifting the feet up and coming back vertebra by vertebra on the mat, coming back into the center, using our deep abs and obviously all our body. Come back, rest your feet into the wall, breathing in, looking good, Alicia. Exhaling to activate the movement, and let's go all the way to the other side, making sure you really keep the legs connected and control. We don't want to collapse entirely. We want to do ever so slowly landing on the side. Nice work, everyone. I'm going to roll my head to the opposite side of the knees. So watch how my lower back now is, and my hips are twisted, which is amazing to block anything that is stuck in there. Rotation, so that the fluid from the brain goes all the way down, the cerebral fluid goes all the way down to these areas. Breathing in deeply. As you exhale, melt even more into the ground. You're supported, you're safe. Exhaling, releasing more heaviness. And then take 2 deep breaths into the belly to strengthen the back. And then in 2 more breaths with our ribs, with our chest, send it up to the chest. In case you have any chesty colds like me, let's breathing into these lungs, really big, deep breaths. And then as we exhale, let's activate our core again and coming back from the vertebrae all the way, feet back into the wall. Amazing. Amazing. How's everyone feeling? Oh, I'm going to combine a couple of coordination movements now to challenge our brain, commanding our body muscles and body parts. So we're going to float the arms over our chest. And we want to inhale to reach towards the sky. And then as we exhale, we're gonna crack. My back cracked. We're gonna place our shoulder blades into the mat. So these big muscles, these big magnets, let's say the shoulder blade bones are big magnets, and they're gonna go click into the mat. Let's do a couple of more shoulder drops here. Exhaling, drop them into the mat. One more, inhaling, reaching away towards the ceiling. Exhaling, shoulder drops. Okay, we want that deep connection now. Shoulder blades into the mat. And then we're gonna float the right arm towards our right ear without flaring our ribs and shoulder blades. We don't want to lose that connection we just had. And then we're going to lift the left leg, opposite leg up over the hip. So I hope you can see it. Yeah, beautiful. We're going to inhale here, and then exhaling, we're going to lift the arm back over the shoulder, and then you want to rest that leg straight over into the wall. And we're going to do the opposite arm, left arm by the left ear, keeping that rib cage connection and shoulder blades. And then let's lift the opposite leg up, make it straight towards the ceiling. Inhaling, exhaling, and releasing onto the wall, arm back into the on top of our chest. Okay, we're going to do this a little bit faster now. Breathing in, right arm, left leg. One, breathe in, exhaling. Imagine you like how do you say it? A toy that you're hanging from springs. Your springs are basically attached to the ceiling, and then moving your arm, reaching away, your leg reaching away. Opposite. Coordination. Inhaling, exhaling to move. Let's inhale first, exhaling to move. Last one here. Let's do the other side to be in balance. Back, legs into the wall, place your hands along the body. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of a hip mobility here, and we're almost done. Lift your leg off the wall, straight over your hip. We're gonna we're gonna drop the leg to the side, but I want you to flex your heels. So very soon you're gonna see my foot all flexed. Inhaling here, exhaling, coming back into the center. So some nice hip mobility. Imagine your thigh bone against your hip socket. Let's change the leg, flex the heel up into the side. Imagine this joint be super happy, opening the hip to the side, unblocking again anything that's stuck in that lower body. Rest again over to the wall, and let's do one more time on this leg. Right leg or your left leg. Pulse here for 1, 2, 3, and lift your leg back up, rest into the wall, and then opposite leg, keep the heels flexed. I'm gonna go all the way to the other side. I kept my socks on for this class because I find that it's more slippery on the wall, and obviously Quebec is a little bit colder here. Okay, so one more and then we're done. We're going to keep the heels together against the wall. I know you cannot see it. My legs are straight. And all we're going to do is slide them down, opening the knees to the side. And then rise again. Again, it's so good for the hips. You want the side of your feet to slide on the wall. And see, the lower you get down, the more challenging it is for the lower back and thighs and hips. It is also super good. I know not all of us are super flexible in the hip area, And then let's go one more time. I'm gonna stay lower. So you have your wall, your feet are against the wall. You are feeling like a little froggy now. Your knees are dropped to the side. And we're gonna do one last lower back pelvic tuck here. Place your hands into your hips this time. We're gonna breathe in. This is also very good for anyone with ankle strain, but be careful, do everything ever so gently and slow. Breathing in for preparation, and then exhale. We're gonna tuck in that tailbone, and we're gonna lift the hip just a little bit off, and then exhaling, coming down. Excuse me. I'm finding that chesty cough is almost down. Two more, tucking in, lift the tailbone just a little bit off, exhaling, coming down. We're engaging a lot of muscles here now. We have glutes, thighs, abs, obliques, and then lower down. My mat is slippery. I hope not the case for you. Last one, inhaling, exhaling, tailbone towards the ceiling, rise the hips just a little bit, and then lower down. That's it, my mamas. Let's gently roll to the side, come off, and then I'm gonna just come back gently up, and I'm gonna bring my camera a little higher. So I hope this kind of gave you a little bit of a different perspective with the wall as my assistant, and the blood is flowing in all directions, especially in the lower back. I pass it on to you, Alicia. Give us some tips on nutrition after a workout, very gentle workout.
Oh, thank you. First of all, thank you, Alexandra. I feel great. My back feels really relaxed in my low back. I was sharing with you, I think some of my friends on this video know I have a low back pre-existing issue from before I had kids. So it's a lot better since the weight is gone and the inflammation is down, and it's wonderful to have these extra tools. So thank you.
Yes, everyone can do simple moves at home now. You can remember and do them whenever you feel that stack pressure and blockage in the lower back.
Yeah. Can you see me okay?
Yes, perfectly, yeah.
Okay, my friends, so I wanted to share with you some quick post-workout snacks to help decrease your recovery time so that your body can have the nutrients from the inside out to nourish itself, heal itself. Really importantly, you'll notice everything I share with you in the next minute has balanced proteins and carbohydrates with a very little bit of healthy fat, including vegetables and protein and antioxidants and fiber and those things that are wonderful for gut health. And even more importantly, they keep inflammation down by balancing your blood sugar and your hormones. So these are really very simple. You probably have most of this in your kitchen right now. So let me just show you 3 ideas quickly. One of them is overnight oats. I bet you're familiar with that idea. This one is a cinnamon vanilla flavor. I don't know if you can see that all right. Just in a Tupperware. You'll note you can do it in a glass jar. You can even do it in a big 9x13 pan if you want to make a lot of it for a larger family. This serves about 2. So I want you to notice the small portion size. In this is extra vegetables and protein and antioxidants and that healthy fat that will help your gut to recover really well and help your gut absorb the nutrition, vitamins, and minerals that you're feeding it. So the healthy fat is very important. Overnight oats is awesome. Cinnamon, vanilla. These recipes are in my app. And I'm going to put one below this video for you, of course. So overnight oats is your first idea. I wanted to show you quickly what's one thing that's in it. Have you all seen this? It's ground flaxseed. It is a very low calorie, high antioxidant, excellent healthy fat for your body. So if you're not familiar with it, super easy to put in overnight oats. Okay, second idea is a little more grab and go depending on what you have in your fridge. The idea is a fruit and a protein together. Notice the size. These are grapes. This is what I had. Feel free to use berries, apples, half a banana. Notice the size is 1 cup. Okay, portion size is really key for a healthy lifestyle, especially after and before a workout, so that we don't give our body too much so that it can really get the most out of its workout. Now, after the workout, we need lots of protein to help build those cells back up as the body recovers and to decrease the soreness that can come from the lactic acid. So fruit and a protein. This is a Greek yogurt that I got at the store yesterday for my boys. These are grapes, as you can tell. One thing I will say about a protein and a fruit or a carbohydrate, there's no healthy fat in this. So my suggestion to you, if you're going to go this idea, is have a tiny bit of a sun butter, a nut butter, whatever your body likes, something with a tiny bit of healthy fat, like a teaspoon size, not much. Okay. So this right here is a very balanced snack for your body. That's a small portion size. And if you eat this portion size every 2 to 3 hours throughout your day, you're going to keep your inflammation down by balancing that blood sugar, which automatically balances your hormones naturally. That's a way that the body can help to recover not only after a workout, but for the rest of the day. So that's my idea number 2. Hope that helps. Idea number 3 is kind of fun. It's a smoothie, and I brought a couple things to show you here. So everyone has some kind of blender. This is a special smoothie, not your average smoothie. What makes this one unique is it's got veggies in it. So most of us have heard of, adding spinach. I just want you to know you can also add other veggies like cauliflower, carrots, squash if you like squash. Whatever you like, add a veggie to your smoothie. All right. Now, what I would like to show you is a fun flavor combination that's chocolate peanut butter. So for those of you that like chocolate peanut butter, this is cacao powder. It's got a lot of extra minerals and vitamins that cocoa powder does not have. So when we think of adding beneficial ingredients to our bodies, like what we did for our muscles, our cells, our lymph system here on the wall, we want to be giving our body nutrients that it can use, and cacao powder is awesome for that. We all have seen coconut oil. This is an excellent healthy fat. Did you know, though, this is cool, a teaspoon of coconut oil actually only has 40 calories.
Oh, wow.
So you get the benefit of the healthy fat, just a tiny bit. Okay, we're talking teaspoon here, with pretty low calorie, actually. So that's a cool thing. Just wanted you to know. This will also make your smoothie very thick. I like to call it decadent. It tastes really good. The other thing that is cool, couple ideas to help you save calories. Oh, shoot, I didn't bring something. I wanted to show you. I always have my little, you guys have seen this before. Those of you that know me, I have my little 1 pound of fat and 1 pound of muscle. Sorry, Alexandra, I meant to bring that and show you. It's just kind of fun. But if you can just imagine a pound of fat and a pound of muscle, it's that yellow goopy stuff that, we all get in our belly fat area. And then a pound of muscle. And that's really what we want to be toning today, what we learned in our Pilates class. So to help prevent the fat, which by the way, is just your body's storage system for extra calories that isn't burned before you eat again. So here's a way of saving some calories. Not that you want to focus on the calories, but these substitutions can make a big difference over time. Something like an unsweetened plant-based milk. This has 30 calories for like a whole cup. It's got great healthy fat in it, very little carbohydrate and very little protein. So it's an excellent option for smoothies. And for those of you that like peanut butter, have you guys seen this? This is a powdered peanut butter. I'm curious if anybody's seen this, because it's only 50 calories, and which is amazing when full peanut butter, you guys know, it has almost 200 calories for a very little bit. So for those of you that like peanut butter, this is a fun, fantastic, very tasty option to give you the taste without the extra fat and calories that your body has to burn before you eat again, or those calories will get stored in your fat cells. And that's not your fault. That's not my fault. That's how our bodies are made. It's no big deal. It's just something to be aware of, because once you get 3,500 extra calories sitting around in your body, that's 1 pound of fat. So just something to be thoughtful of. No big deal. Just want you to be aware. The other thing that you must have, and you probably were waiting for this, is a protein. You must have a protein. This is a big one. This is a plant-based protein powder. Any flavor you like will do, of course. And then when you blend it all together, there's some ice in there too. It's a very thick, filling smoothie that you can have. I would say that this would feed two, okay? Or yourself twice throughout the day. Easy to make after a workout like what we did today. And also very easy to keep in your fridge for later in the day, especially on the busy, afternoons that you might have if you're like me and Alexandra.
I love it. I love the cauliflower tip. I never thought about doing that. That's amazing. I'm going to try that.
So those are some fun ideas for you.
Amazing. So useful. It's definitely good. And I had a question about the first tip. What was it? The first tip you shared? Yes. Did you use water or milk again to make the overnight oats?
Oh, that's a great question. I've done it both ways. Milk will make it more thick and creamy.
Yeah.
Water will make it a more thin texture.
Yeah.
I think this one has milk though.
Cow's milk. Yeah. Yes. Still protein.
Our family has to use plant-based milk, but any milk that your body is good with, that works for you. That's fantastic.
Thank you, Alicia. I'm gonna try all the power peanut powder peanut thing. Oh, yeah,
it's fun. And yeah, you add it with the protein and it boosts your protein with very little calories. So it's a win-win.
Amazing. So I wanted to basically say thank you to everyone who stayed till the end. And because you know Alicia and I know you are trying to take care of yourselves and wellness is important to you, fueling the body from inside, from within, combined with Alicia and now with my Lovejoy Pilates app, which is very familiar. I think you'll find it very familiar because it's similar to Alicia's. I want to offer you guys a special discount, 25% off. So all you need to do is go to my website, www.lovejoypilates.com, without the E, is L-O-V Joy Pilates. And it's going to be all in the bottom on the comments anyway of this recorded video. Lucky you can redo this and remember these tips for nutrition later. So yes, you just go to the website. You can use it annually or monthly. I have 10 live classes happening live for my group community. So you can enjoy that as well as the pre-recorded videos. So you just put that code, all capitals, Alicia Jones 25. There will be a code request there and you get your 25% off. I hope you make the best of this.
That's super generous of you. Thank you. Thank you, Alexandra. And my friends, you heard that. This is a gift to you from my friend to all of you who are in my blessing me with your presence in my world. And so please take her up on this. She has an amazing Pilates app and you saw her joy and her love today. It's one of the reasons that we connected, right?
Yes.
That yes. we love to serve mamas and we both share similar beliefs and just love to serve in that way. And so my gift to you, friends, is my own app, which you know has been out for about a year. Different people have been using it, testing it. I've actually had requests for a lifetime membership instead of a monthly or even an annual. So I'm going to go ahead and do that as a gift to you this year, because my second recipe book that's going to be released in 2024 is already in the app. So those of you that would like to take me up on this, those of you that have asked me for it, those of you that have recommended I do this, here you go. You can have a lifetime access to my app and it's going to pay for itself in under a year. And you will have access to my second book that's coming out. Plus the fun stuff you saw here, recipes, meal plans, done for you, grocery lists, tutorials to help make your life simple. You guys know I'm as busy as you are. We're all busy in different ways. And I believe this is one way I can serve you and giving you done for you tips, tutorials, and ways of making your life easier, saving time, money, calories, stress. We all can do with less of that. So that is my heart to serve you. I will put a link to the app below this. And I've already got it set up. So when you go in the app, you'll be able to see the lifetime access. And that is my gift to you for this season of the year.
So generous, amazing. And like you said, we're busy, so I love your tips. They're simple, they're not complicated. And my classes, they are variety. There's like 15 minutes intro to Pilates, just 15 minutes. There's 20 minutes chair Pilates for the office when you are confined in a small space. And I have even 45 minutes classes. So you are the boss. You decide when you work out, you can do it anytime, anywhere. So it's to help you guys that you are so busy to still take care of yourself.
Yeah. And I think that's the bottom line. I'm so glad you said that, Alex. I figured you would, because that's the heart, is we want to fill our cups so that we can pour out to others.
Exactly.
So my friends, I hope you will take us up on these. I hope you enjoyed today's class, the nutrition tips. My friend Alexandra has been so generous with her time, so I do want to be respectful and wrap us up here. But just thank you, friends, for being here. Please know that these tools are here to serve you so that you can fill your cup, feel great, do your life, make your memories, and feel good about yourself while you're going about your day. So thank you for being here.
Guys, thank you, Alicia. Bye-bye.
All right, let's wrap it up. Thank you.
Keep moving, stay love joyful.